Into a nightmare for dozens of students from a suburban high school. So many teenagers getting sick after a party at the Shedd Aquarium, many of them testing positive for norovirus.
You've probably heard about norovirus before. Maybe you've even had it. It's a very contagious virus. It truly can infect anyone. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says you can get it from an infected person, from contaminated food, water, even by touching contaminated surfaces. And this virus causes your stomach or your intestines to become inflamed. That, of course, makes you have pain, nausea, and stomach problems. ABC 7's Michelle Gallardo talked to some of these students who are now sick. Michelle's live at the Shedd Aquarium. Michelle?
Alan, it's certainly not been a fun time for those who are sick, most telling us that their symptoms began Saturday into Sunday. Now, because it is senior ditch day at Andrew High School in Tinley Park, it's been difficult to find out exactly how many of them have become ill, but certainly officials here at the Shedd telling us that they're taking the outbreak very seriously, and they're working with public health officials as well as with the company that caters their events to determine exactly what happened. It is not how any of them would choose to remember their prom. About 90 out of 400 seniors at Tinley Park's Andrew High School are now confirmed sick following a party at the Shedd Aquarium Friday. School officials say the students have all presented flu-like symptoms. Many, but not all, are confirmed to be infected with norovirus.
I think like half of the people in my prom group, there was like 25 people, and half of the people in my prom group are sick. I was vomiting, and I had diarrhea, and I had a fever, and I had chills, everything. I had everything.
A spokesperson for the Shedd confirms they're in touch with Sodexo, the company that caters their events, and are committed to locating the source of the infection. The Cook County Health Department has been notified as well.
I was messaging with a few parents last night from the immediate care, and I know that some of them were in the hospital, some of them were at the actual immediate care where we were.
Edith Paez's daughter, Elizabeth, was with friends at Great America the day after the prom when she and others began feeling unwell. A much larger group, however, about 40, was in Wisconsin Dells when parents say at least half of them got sick, some so severely they had to take themselves to the hospital. Among them, Marci Condon's son, Jack.
He was very scared. I mean, he had a hard time breathing. He's still very sick today. He has not gotten out of his room today. He has a fever, the chills, he's sweating.
Sodexo, the company that catered the event, they tell us they're conducting an internal investigation. Meanwhile, the Cook County Department of Public Health says that they will survey all of the students who became ill starting tomorrow to determine exactly what the source of that outbreak is. Live.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC 7 Chicago YouTube channel.